Hello, hello. Welcome to Founders Live. This is Founders Live Prime Time. It is so awesome to be here. Thank you so much for joining. Hey, I am Nick Hughes. I'm the founder and CEO of Founders Live, and I'm joined here with my special guest, Luis Antezana. How are you doing?
I'm good, Nick. Thanks for having me. It is awesome to be here. We are so excited for a big day of 5 founders pitching for the Africa Regional Finals.
It is so great. Welcome to Founders Live Primetime Africa Region Finals. And hey, everyone, look at the action in the chat. You all are lighting it up. This is awesome. Luis, we have love of all these founders from all around Africa. You all are doing such a great job. Look at this. Such a great job.
Yeah, it's so cool. One of the best things about the Africa region is the support they get from their fans, followers, friends, family. It is a full room. It's going to keep growing. We're going to have a lot of people in the house, and that means a lot of people in chat. One great thing about this too is we are asking questions for the founders in the chat. So as they're speaking, get your questions ready because you're going to be the ones asking the questions. We're going to put them on screen, and the founders will be answering you directly.
It's awesome. Tell us where you're joining from. We always love to see that in the chat as well. What city are you watching from? What country? You know, shout it out. Look at that. We got a bunch from Ethiopia, a bunch from Benin. Look at that. Just incredible. Thank you so much for being here. Luis, you know, this is our 5th and final region of the week, and we're going to review all of that. But what are your thoughts as we enter this final regional of the week?
Well, I'll tell you what, pardon me if my screen's freezing it all here. Got a lot of stuff going on, but man, this global tournament has been amazing. We've had 4 regional champions so far. We're deciding our 5th one today, and that's decided by the audience vote. We have nothing to do with this. The audience is going to decide which one resonated best. They're going to pick an Africa global champion, and that person is going to join the other 4 champs tomorrow in our global finals, and we'll find out the global champ of primetime 2026.
This was our week. You know, we have had Founders Live primetime events every single day going through the week. It's been an incredible experience there. Monday, we had Latin America. Tuesday, we had North America, the US focused. Wednesday was Asia Pacific. We focused on our APAC region. Yesterday was Europe, and today is our Africa region. It's awesome. So we have our winners. These are our winners from the events that took place this week. Andre there from Lima. We have Brittany representing the United States. We have Kiran there from India representing APAC. Gloria won, and you know, representing there in Spain. And we have a question mark. We will find out later this hour who will represent the African region. Luis, as we go forward, man, you know, this event, we have 4 countries represented with their presenters. We have 2 actually from Ethiopia, so that's pretty great. What do you think, Luis?
It is so cool to see the entire continent, well, not the entire continent represented, but founders from all over the continent. We have 4 African nations here, 2 people from Ethiopia, and tons of fans from everywhere. You know, we had someone from Kenya in our event yesterday, commenting, asking questions. It's not unusual to see someone from Latin America asking a question today in Africa. This is a global community, and we thank everyone for being here.
Yes, we thank you so much. It's great. Luis, I'm going to drop you off. I'm going to run through some things at Founders Live, and then I'll bring you back, all right?
Yep.
All right. Well, everyone, this is, you know, Founders Live Primetime Africa. But what I would like to do is share with you a little bit about Founders Live. Some of you, this might be new. You might be like, what is this Founders Live Primetime thing? You know, Founders Live is here for inspiration, knowledge, entertainment, and connection. Founders Live is actually a global ecosystem for early stage entrepreneurship. We're powering the pulse of entrepreneurship around the world. You'll see this is the ultimate entrepreneurial experience and virtual pitch competition that you see here. That's not the only thing we do, though. We're an ecosystem that really connects does the 4 things on that right side. We connect people together. We bring know-how and information, education to you all entrepreneurs. We bring access to funding and resources. We at least provide pathways to those so you can move forward. And lastly, we give you exposure and discoverability into the market with things like this. If not, our events that happen locally in cities around the world. This global platform and ecosystem, you'll see with a bunch of different offerings from our marketplace that has resources to our events. We have a TV series as I travel around the world. Be lookout for that later this year. It's going to be exciting. But there's a bunch of things through Founders Live. But you can see that we have this global ecosystem as well as this local, these are local events that happen in cities around the world. And we like to say this is the homepage of the modern entrepreneur, the home ecosystem for the modern entrepreneur. You can check out a bunch of things that we have there and our events. And by the way, it's maybe best to say it right now. Addis Ababa, Ethiopia has their Founders Live event happening tomorrow. So it's evening for you today. Tomorrow, there's actually an event there in Addis Ababa. So very, very exciting. But our events have hundreds of guests, 5 founders pitching. And just like today, each one has 99 seconds to pitch. Yes, that's 1 minute 39. Then there's 4 minutes of questions from the audience. And then once everyone's done, we all and you all, like today, will have an opportunity to vote on which one you want to win and thought was the best. So that's our format. That's our model. We are becoming the industry defining brand of entrepreneurship around the world. I started Founders Live in the United States, in Seattle, and it's just continued to grow. I started it in 2014, and now it is expanding around the world. Founders Live has now reached about it's more than 150 cities and 55 countries around the world. It's amazing. If you look at that map, look at those dots. We're probably, that's about out of date, but we still have a bunch of cities. It's amazing, and you all are just helping us expand. So thank you so much. We are very open to other cities and city leaders that would want to lead in our cities. So if this is interesting to you, please fill this form out. We are always looking for great leaders that want to not only lead in the cities that we have or help launch new cities, especially across Africa. So please, that link right there, if you see it, that link, it's in the chat. So founderslive.com/lead. We would love to talk with you. So that's exciting. And secondly, if you're interested in pitching at a Founders Live event, hey, you might be in Kampala, Uganda. You might be in Ethiopia or in Lagos in Nigeria. If you're interested in pitching, feel free to fill that form out as well. We can segment you right into one of our cities and we'll connect you with our city leaders. We would love to have you pitch, and maybe you end up on this stage next year. So that's pretty exciting. What we have and how we are expanding around the world is really oriented around our core values. I'm going to review those really quickly, and then I'll bring Luis back up. The first one is respectful authenticity. Respectful authenticity really means you being your authentic self as you are pursuing your vision, but you must respect others in theirs. And in the end, this really means that it's not just inclusion, but we believe everyone has an equal opportunity for success. And again, doesn't matter what country you live in Africa, we're here to help you all get to that success. That's what Founders Live is for. And this is across the world. Number 2 is gather around the campfire. And, as our ancestors did, gathering around the campfire, telling stories and entertaining with their vision of the future. That's essentially what we're doing here, figuratively, gathering as a community. You're going to hear 5 founders that have a vision of the future they are building, and we're excited to hear that. So we encourage you to gather on the campfire and entertain. Thirdly is open the door. Do great things for people without expecting a return. This is really just about helping people. Make an introduction. Help them on their startup. Literally do great things for people because it comes back to you, and that's the community that we want to build and be in. Fourthly is business equals fun. I am working right now, and hey, these founders are actually working right now. And so we encourage you to find ways to have fun while you build business. That's definitely the direction I would like to take. And we hope that our founders understand you can have fun while you build business. And the last one, I'm going to bring up Luis here on this as we talk about it. But last one is climate consciousness. We commit to operating our business in a climate conscious manner, including measuring and lessening our footprint where possible. The world needs us and the world needs you to be mindful of how you operate. Luis, maybe just a quick word on this. In sustainability, we see it in a lot of these pitches now. And, the fifth core value.
Yes, it's the sustainability is hugely important. We value it as a company, and we're gratified to see our founders around the world committing to sustainability. Like you were saying, over 90% of our pitch applicants have one or more United Nations Sustainable Development Goals as a core purpose of their startup, and that is important. It's good to see, and everybody keep doing that. We need help on this planet for all kinds of people, all kinds of causes. You're doing the right thing. Keep it up.
Well, thank you. We hope that is a message that we all entrepreneurs be mindful of how we're going about this. And then Luis, we recently released Founders Live Front Row. And if you can just simply drop a link in the chat of maybe just link to Founders Live, we are continually building out Founders Live and providing options for our membership. Front Row is really just a more inclusive experience to access not just our community, but our tools, and especially a lot of the AI stuff that we're wrapping. We're taking 10, 12 years of knowledge and experience of Founders Live from our hundreds of thousands of people, and now you can access that in various ways. You can find founders, you can find startups there in Ethiopia or in Nigeria. It's pretty great. You can find it. So look, Luis, how many thousands of founders or thousands of people from Egypt do we have? And you can go in and find people, and you can connect with people. So we encourage you to check that out. And it's founderslive.com. You see the link in there. That's great. Luis, here we go. We
are ready for the big stuff. Yeah.
Are you all ready? Are you all ready? Please, obviously, the energy there in the comments are absolutely incredible. Thank you so much. Keep it up, everyone. This is amazing. We are ready to go. So what are we doing here? Before we get going, we're going to tell you about the Global Winners Prize. So what does this mean? The Global Winners Prize. So the person who wins here goes on to tomorrow's global finals, and the ultimate winner of that receives $5,000 USD. That's cash prize, as well as a VIP trip to Seattle to join myself, Luis, and our team, not just to visit us, but to be a guest at our Founders Live Athletes Big Game Bash. We are holding an event as the World Cup is being hosted here in the United States. Seattle is actually one of the host cities, and Founders Live is going to have a very large Founders Live event that actually highlights professional athletes that have turned entrepreneurs. We're talking about NFL players, football or soccer players, Olympians. We're going to have a room full of people, and we're going to do a pitch competition around that as well. And that will happen the day before the big game between the United States and Australia. We're very excited, and the winner will be our guest on that. So who's going to be? We don't know, but we're very excited. And that is the winner's prize for this global tournament this year, 2026. Luis, it's showtime. Are we all ready?
We are ready. Our founders are ready. Their slides are up. We are ready to go. Let's find out what we got.
Well, everyone, the time is now. We are going to hear from our founders pitching. And just to review real quick, we have 5 regions of the world. Again, we went through them all this week, and we are now the last of the 5 is Africa. These are our presenters today, ranging from Ethiopia to Nigeria, back to Ethiopia, then over to Benin, and then into Egypt. So we have our 5, and we're going to run through this as the exact order. And the first one, and this is actually the order. You'll see this again as we vote. You'll know which one in terms of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the names are there. But we're very excited. StriveIn, Xendam, Dream More, Pixel-Mart, and then Haader. So we are ready for our first presenter. Here we go. We're going to bring on our first presenter coming from Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. We have StriveIn. Let's bring up Bereket. We're going to bring you up. We've got your slides. You've joined the stage. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Doing great. Nice to see you.
It is great to see you. We have a very, very active and energetic room. We've got a lot of comments, a lot of support. So here's the way it's going to work. Myself and Luis will drop off the screen. You have 99 seconds. We'll time it off screen. You can start whenever you want. And then after 99 seconds, we're joining back on the screen and we will start the Q&A and we will take questions from you all, the audience as well. All right. So are we ready?
Yes.
Okay. I'm dropping myself and Luis off and you are ready to go whenever.
Good luck.
Thank you. Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning, wherever you are in the world. This is StriveIn and I'm Bereket Shimekit. It all began back on May 27, 2020, when my dear friend Izzeddin had to look for a translator and come all the way from corner of Addis to downtown and go back. Clients face challenges in order to gauge talent at the urgency of their project deadlines. They have got trust gaps in remote collaboration and payment methods. There's perhaps a rising unemployment and underemployment. StriveIn is a freelancing and outsourcing platform with registered, vetted, and rated freelancers. Clients can easily post jobs, get it done online or offline, make instant payments, and have escrow options. We have got regular job posting and integrated project management tools. The freelancing and outsourcing market is more than 500 billion USD, but Africa sadly only shares 10% from here. We have growing freelancers in more than 10 job categories: writing and translation, software development, sales and marketing, consulting, and we launched in September 2024. We have got more than 700 registered freelancers and we are working with 65 clients. Here are our partners, local and international. We have a well-crafted web app, StriveIn.com. We do social media marketing in order to engage our freelancers and clients. We give end-to-end freelancing solutions and we focus on African talent. We have got commission-based subscription and white label-based revenue models. And here is the team behind the visionary StriveIn with tech, finance, and business background. We are in a mission of turning skills into livelihoods and empowering Africa's freelance future. Thank you so much both for StriveIn.
Oh man, that was great job. Great job. This is amazing. All right, we're going to take questions now, and Luis and I will lead with our first ones, and then everyone, we are looking for questions. See that down there? Please share your questions in the chat. If you have questions for the presenters, we will pop them on screen just like this. We'll pop them on screen, okay? So the first one, my question is around, like, who would be your exact target market? What sort of question or what sort of customers directly do you look to work with? Size of companies, whether they're startups or like large companies, or, talk to us a little bit more about that.
Yeah, so like we started with small and medium enterprises and individuals that are looking for short-term jobs, for example, short-term projects. It could be ranging from writing and translation. It could be someone looking for a developer or a logo designer. So like we have a range of projects starting from small projects that are maybe a few days task into like months, and could be a year if we also do outsourcing contracts. So we have this kind of range of projects.
All right. That's great. Luis, you have a question?
Yes, we briefly saw your competitive assessment versus Upwork and others in your region. Yeah, there you go. Can you go a little more depth into your competitive advantage?
Yeah, so you see, basically we focus on the African market, and here in Ethiopia, most of the platforms are job listing and they don't focus on these freelancing solutions. So we give end-to-end freelancing solutions related to compared to local competitors. Coming to Upwork and Fiverr, we are focusing on African talent, and we are giving local solutions to our problems. Since these are global companies, they look into the global solutions, but we are focusing on our African scenario.
Very good. We have a question. We have a question, and it would be, how do you vet the freelancers who are registered with StriveIn? So talk to us a little bit more about your process.
Yeah, this is a very good question. So our freelancers, we do due diligence with our freelancers. They send in their portfolios, their education background, and they also even publish gig works, just like what you're seeing here. So we go through their applications and we approve their status. It could be a beginner, an intermediate freelancer, and a junior or a senior one. So we go through their applications and we give them a badge. Yeah. So we vet freelancers like that.
Very good. You know, we have another one here. What makes StriveIn unique from other job boards?
Yeah. So you see, job boards are just like where you see a vacancy and you apply. But StriveIn is not a job board. It's like a platform. You can consider it as an office. Like you go to StriveIn, if it's digital work, you submit your works there, you get your payments there, and like there are project management tools. The project could be break down into milestones, and like it's just not a job board. It's more. It's just like an office, digital office.
Yeah, very good. We'll do the last question here. Can you speak a little bit more on the monetization and maybe the business model? If not, what is the monetization strategy?
Yeah, so the monetization strategy is we are taking commission from the client. So it depends on the project. We take 10% to 20% commission from the project budget. So we have also subscription for corporate clients who are regularly asking for freelancers. And we also do white label for companies that need this kind of solution for their corporations. Yeah, and also we also take outsourcing contracts.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, hey, very good. Great job. You nailed the pitch, and you got great questions here and great answers. So congratulations. Thank you so much for stepping up. And we're gonna drop you off, but stick around and we'll see how everything shakes out. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Good job. Okay, Luis, look at that. We have a ton of activity in the comments. Great job, everyone. The energy is palpable. It's incredible. Great work, everyone. Should we go on to our next one, Luis?
Let's do it. Keep those questions coming. Think about them.
Okay. Well, we are jumping over to Nigeria, and we have Xendam jumping up on here. So let's get that going. Hey, you have joined the stage. Welcome. How are you?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Fine. And you?
Yeah, good. Good to see you. Here we are. We have a lot of people watching, just so you know. There's a heck of a crowd, a lot of support from all the different countries. Are you ready?
Yeah, sure. I'm quite excited about this.
Yeah, very good. Okay, so we're going to drop off. You have 1 minute, 39 seconds to speak and run through your stuff, and then we'll be back, okay?
Okay. Let me tell you a quick story. Essie is a student in Ugbo. She ordered food from a nearby vendor. The food was ready, but there was no rider. The vendor couldn't move the order. Essie couldn't leave her hostel. The problem wasn't the food, it was movement. In growing communities, businesses are ready, customers are ready, but movement is broken. That is why we built Xendam. Within minutes of a request, a rider is assigned and the order is delivered fast. We are building reliable last-mile delivery for growing communities. Nigeria has over 200 million people. Africa, over 1.4 billion. Commerce is expanding rapidly, but delivery infrastructure is still fragmented. We started in a student environment where the pain is obvious. Now we are building for everyone. We deliver anything that fits: food, groceries, essentials, including two-way laundry logistics through partners. Our target delivery time is under 45 minutes. We earn a fee on every delivery and grow through strategic partnerships, including electric bike providers that improve rider efficiency. What makes us different is our riders. They are not just gig workers, they are delivery partners. Through our prestige system, structured feedback, and strong compliance culture, they feel ownership, and that drives dedication. We scale gradually, matching rider growth with demand, because when movement works, businesses grow. Fast, reliable, efficient. Xendam. Thank you very much.
Oh, great job. Look at that.
Wow, fantastic.
Look at this, Luis. It's pretty cool.
Really cool.
Any thoughts, questions, Luis? I have some, and then we will take from you all. We'll take the questions as well. But Luis, feel free.
Well, I love how you started with the story. I'd love to hear more of the story. I mean, clearly you're super familiar with the problem that you're trying to fix here. How did this come to you in a personal sense?
Yeah, this idea actually was started. It started in the minds of me and my co-founder when we were back in school, where we'll go for classes and we'll have to send someone else to buy food or buy groceries for us because we were busy studying. And it kept coming to me. It kept coming to me over time that this is something that should work as a service. And we kept seeing this vision over and over again because of the need that our mates and our friends had at the same time for something to be delivered to them. Like they are just like, man, I don't need to walk down to that place to get this. And at that time, nobody was actually doing this kind of thing around where we were. So yeah, that spurred me to start Xendam with my co-founder.
I love it. Well, look, we have a question from the chat already. We have, tell us more about your traction so far. How's it going? And yeah, tell us about your traction.
Yeah, this is exciting. So far, we started about a year ago, and so far so good. We have been able to deliver about 3,000 orders at this point. And it's not just about the numbers, it's about how our customers feel about our product. We started from a place where we just used WhatsApp, and after that, we got to a point where we built an AI chatbot. And well, a lot of people were excited about it. And we had other people who had not really merged or adapted to AI. And presently, in the next 1 month, we'll be completing our app, which will be for both the rider and the customers. So basically, that's where we are right now.
Awesome.
Fantastic.
You know, this is obviously needed. And what is your plan for expansion? And maybe answer it is where is it available currently? And then thoughts on availability over the next few years, maybe in possibly other countries.
Yeah, okay. So we started in a very small area in Ubowo in Benin City, Edo State, Nigeria. And our plan was to come from the student environment because there's a lot of energy around there. So we started in the student environment, and we are looking in the nearest future, we're looking at getting into other states. But first of all, we need to captivate the whole of Edo State, first of all, region by region. We are going to gradually scale because scale once, it will be more like a shock to us. We want to take it step by step. And who knows, in the next few years, I'm strongly believing that we will be in at least 10 states in Nigeria.
All right.
And
Very
the long-term plan is to overpower or overshadow Africa in terms of local deliveries like this.
All
Yeah.
right. That's awesome. Hey, last question. We'll do one more question. Talk to us a little bit, maybe make it a pretty quick answer here from time standpoint, but how do you vet your riders? How do you go about the your riders that deliver?
Okay. Presently, we keep our riders very close to us. We do a one-on-one interview with them, and we get them to sign the compliance documents. This is because we are still at the early stage where we are scaling. But in the future, we're looking at automating this with the use of AI, and also we won't totally remove the whole in-person vetting. That's also going to be there. We are going to have city leaders and all of that around, and they are going to be handling riders to make sure that we continually get feedback from them, because we realize that it's the feedback that we get from them that gives us an intuition of where the business is going. Yeah, so that's it.
Very good. Very good. Well, hey, you have a lot of support and energy there in the chat. So that's awesome. And congratulations. Great job on the pitch. Delivered it very well. Keep up the great work. Okay.
Thank you very much.
All
Nice
right.
job.
Look at that, Luis. Just a bunch of cool stuff coming out of all these cities. And these pitches are pretty dialed in. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Amazing.
awesome to see. That was really good.
You all are doing great. All right, we're hitting our third founder, third presenter. We are jumping over back actually to Ethiopia, and we have Dream More Digitals. We're gonna bring up Abebe here. Here we go. There you are. Bring up your slides. Hey, welcome to the stage.
Hey, thank you. Hear me?
We can hear you. Maybe talk a little bit stronger if you can.
A little louder.
So if you can just speak strong and we can hear you, and it's time for you to pitch. You ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you, first of all.
Yep. We're gonna drop off and you can start whenever you're ready.
Okay. Yeah. Hey everyone, what's up? Across Africa, most of business and use are being left behind digitally. According to IFSA, Google, and World Bank, most of African business lack a digital. This means invisible to today's digital market. Same time, by 2030, half of African jobs need a digital skill, but most of Africans are not ready for this job. Those gaps solved using DreamMore company, using two strategies. The first thing is DreamMore Digitals, build digital presence for African business through advertising, smart market strategy, and data-driven strategy. At the same time, provide hands-on practical training for African use for digital skills. We are already traction, 200 students trained, 100 business managed, and also collab with local and startup enterprise. African digital economy are huge and massive. In short, the market is ready, the demand over-exploding. So DreamMore company built to capture it. We have vision to build African leading company. We are now seeking strategic partnership and investor to scale up our impact by expanding our training center, tech solution, and digital service across Africa. We are young, passionate, and hard worker. Now we are building Africa's digital generation. Guys, please vote DreamMore. Together with build African digital generation. Thank you.
All right, great job. Great job bringing Luis here. Build in the future. This is pretty amazing. And Luis, get your questions, and everyone, get your questions ready. We're gonna bring them on screen. What I would like to know first is, talk to us a little bit more about the exact target market here. What companies are you looking to work with to really be your paying customers?
As startup, now we are focusing on startups in SMEA, that means small and medium enterprises, because underserved in digital service. So first thing is focus, and Second, our practical training focus on any African uses, which is creative one to generate incomes from digital skills.
Okay. Well, this is a good follow-up actually, is, how are you generating revenue right now? Maybe talk a little bit more about, if you can speak about whether the pricing model is, or how you actually generate that revenue.
Yeah, the revenue model now we are generating from that's mainly from especially the clients on the digital service, especially health center or any food industry and manufacturing training. And the second side, project based. Once sign up contract, then we deliver those contracts or projects, then we generate a revenue. And another way, we give practical hands-on training for users. So directly from individuals, we generate revenues.
All right. Okay. Great job, Luis. Thoughts, questions?
Yeah, I'd love to hear a little bit more about your own personal background. Just what got you into this world, and what made this an important thing for you to solve?
Yeah, now we are solving, especially there is a gap in digital world, especially African. Most of business and users are not benefit from the digital. So we are motivating on this problem, and then as a team, collab with this problem, fix it. Yeah.
Okay, good.
All right. If we're looking for maybe one more question from the audience, but if you were going to speak about your bigger vision here, what are you looking to build? Like, let's say a few years down, maybe 5 years in the future, what sort of business and impact are you looking to build here?
Yeah, especially our visions are focused on build an impact in digital world. That's create a tech hub. Everyone, if interested in digital world, so join. Just we are building a platform, dream of digital platform that focus on that. And there is a lot of creative use in Africa, so they don't give enough income from their creativity. So just next step, we are vision, build a creative hub and mentor those creative users, and finally generate their income from your creativity. And also the business side, just build branding and also connect all over the world through their services.
All right. Well, Luis, that's it for our time. Any last words there, Luis? But great job, Abebe.
Yeah, great job. Thanks for the pitch, man. Keep it up.
Thank you.
All right. Well, we're gonna drop you off. Stick around. All right, and all of you, obviously, you're doing a great job. Stick around. We got more presenters. We have 2 more, and Luis, so we're gonna jump over to. Let's go to West Africa, right? We're going west here.
Yes, that's right. We have the CAKPO from Benin.
All right, here we go. We're bringing you on. All right, here we go. You're joining the stage, CAKPO, and here we are. We have your slides as well. Welcome to the stage.
Thank you.
All right, you good? You feel comfortable? You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Awesome.
All right.
We hear you well.
We hear you well. We're going to drop off. We're going to, you can start whenever you're ready, and then we'll be back on after the 99 seconds. Here we go.
All right. Okay. The physical product trade in Africa is a multi-billion-dollar market, yet it remains inaccessible to many due to 3 major hurdles: logistics, storage, and delivery. Only a privileged few can venture into it. Conversely, the digital market has virtually eliminated 3 barriers. This is where Pixel-Mart steps in. We've created a turnkey platform that allows anyone to launch their online store in just a few clicks. Publish products, connect the store to Facebook, run ads. Everything becomes simple. Even delivery is taken care of. But Pixel-Mart goes further. We are building a complete ecosystem. We manage importations, storage, logistics, and even Facebook ad campaigns. Essentially, sellers focus only on their product, and we take care of the rest. We transform every logistical obstacle into a growth opportunity. Pixel-Mart targets physical merchants looking to digitize their business, SMEs seeking to expand their customer base, young entrepreneurs eager to launch into e-commerce. Our business model is simple, scalable, and profitable. A 10% commission on every sale. Eventually, we plan to introduce a subscription system and a la carte services. Why is simply because we know these challenges from the inside. This experience has allowed us to design a solution genuinely tailored to the needs of African sellers. Pixel-Mart e-commerce without barriers. Thank you.
All right. Great work. Great work. This is needed not just in your country, but across Africa. Luis, we are going to look for some questions. I get your question ready. Get all of your questions ready. My first question is, how are you going about getting your initial customers? So maybe speak about your go-to-market strategy. Obviously, you mentioned the SMBs. Talk a little bit more about how you're going about reaching and finding those customers.
Okay. Customer. Actually, we have not completed the platform itself. We just completed the beta phase, and we'll be soon deploying the final version of the platform. So we have not get customers yet.
Okay. That's okay. Keep working on that. Luis, questions?
Yeah, this is an ambitious project. There's a lot of moving parts here. What are you starting with first, and what's your next step? How are you going to make this all happen?
Great question. Well, first of all, we have we partnered with some delivery companies, delivery startups, and we have some warehouse to store the product, and we have a lot of delivery men who are available to help us out with the project.
Okay.
All
right. Well, audience, let's see those questions. Nick, what you got next?
Well, I think it would be interesting to hear a little bit more about that pricing model and what you're thinking of how you do want to generate the revenue.
Okay. The pricing model is very simple. We're planning to get 1% commission on every sale, and introduce a subscription system as well, and a la carte services.
All right.
Yeah.
Very good. Luis, last question here. We're not seeing any too much from the audience, so we'll go to one more question there, Luis.
Yes. Again, a personal question about your own background. Where did you start in this world, and how did you come to create Pixel-Mart?
Okay. When I was in college, I tried to launch an online store with my friends, and when we started, we faced some challenges like importation, storage, and all of those stuffs. And we noticed that it is a problem. It is a giant problem to solve for the e-commerce environment, and that is where everything started.
Okay.
Awesome.
Well, very good. Well, thank you. Keep working on it. Congratulations, completing the pitch and being up here. And this is a very, very interesting solution for the future. Let's see your success. Okay.
Thank you.
Yes. All right. We're going to drop you off. Stick around. Okay. Here we go. And Luis, we have 4 out of 5. We've bounced around. We're now heading up north. We are heading up to Egypt, coming out of Cairo here. We have Haader. All right. Our last presenter. We are adding you to the stage. All right. Welcome to the stage. How are you?
Yeah, great. Yeah. So how about you?
Very good. Very good.
Thank you very much. And thank you,
Okay.
Steve. Yeah.
So Nick, there's a different slide that you can choose for him.
All right. Let's do that. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
No worries.
Here we go. Hey,
Okay.
we're good.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we are. You've seen how it works. We are going to
Yeah.
drop off. You have
Yeah.
99 seconds, and then I will be back. Okay.
Okay, great. Yeah. Okay. My name is Eltaweel. Okay. For Haader. In Egypt, thousands of restaurants orders fail every day, not because the food isn't good, but because delivery is broken. Imagine ordering food, it arrives late, wrong, or never comes, and no one answers your call. Okay. The problem. Restaurants struggle with unreliable drivers, high commission fees, no control over customer experience. Customers suffer late or incorrect deliveries, poor support, frustrations. What we do? That's why we built Haader app, a complete delivery and ordering platform with 3 different models. The first model is B2C. Customers order directly from restaurant at the same price in the store with full order tracking. C2C, the second model, users can send packages, make doctor reservation, or book tickets, any service, anytime. And the third one is B2B, that restaurants get a system plus couriers to cover their own deliveries or other aggregator orders. Behind every number is a real business and a real customer. Today, we serve it for 150,000 orders, 500,000 users, 200 plus restaurants integrated, trusting us with their daily operation, saving money, gaining control, and customers are happier. Haader is proving it works. Our vision is to become the fair delivery infrastructure for the region. If you believe restaurants deserve a better delivery solution and customers deserve reliable service, vote for Haader app. Yeah, that's all.
Okay. Great job. All
Yeah,
right.
thank you so much.
Yep. Get your questions ready, everyone. We want to take a few questions, obviously, from you all audience. But this is really interesting. What is, can you explain a little bit more of that target market? It wasn't so clear, but, maybe dive a little deeper now that you have a few more minutes. Yeah. Talk to us about that.
We are a delivery application with different models. The first model is customer want to eat. He make order. The order go to the restaurant. The restaurant begin to prepare his order. Then our courier go to the restaurant, take the order. The customer track the order till it arrive to his home. That's the first model. The second model, if any customer won't send any package, make a doctor reservation, make anything, he ask our courier to go to any place, make his order, send any package, and they track his order and chat with the courier. That's the third model. The second model. The third model is we provide the restaurant. They have a problem in handling their order solutions. So we provide couriers. We provide a platform for them. So they track their orders. They manage their orders. They send drivers. We handle all of them. That's all the control for the restaurant in one place is Haader. Haader means okay, I will come, something like that in Arabic language.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Great. We have, in some ways, a similar question or another direction here is, what is your pricing strategy? Who would be that target market? You spoke about that a little bit, but yeah, just dive a little deeper on that.
There's no pricing strategy. The pricing strategy is that we have items for the restaurant in our application. Customer go to our application, make any order. We have a commission from every order delivered from the restaurant to the customer. That's for the B2C. And the other thing, CC, we have incentive in delivery fees. We have fees for us or service fee. We take it from the customer for delivering his order. For the B2B that we provide dedicated couriers, we have an percentage from the courier salary.
I see. Okay.
Target market now is Egypt, and we will expand in the region next few months for maybe Saudi Arabia, for maybe United Arab Emirates, our neighbor. Yeah.
Okay. Very good. All right.
Yeah.
How functional is your platform right now? Maybe speak to the status of the platform, and maybe even where it's going, if you want to speak to that as well.
Yeah, we have now 500 half million users using our application. We have 200 restaurants all over Egypt working with us. We served 450,000 orders during the last 4 years.
Wow. That's great. And how long have you been in market, given that you just said that?
4 years.
4 years.
Yeah.
All right. Very good.
Yeah.
Hey, we have a few questions around this concept idea. I'll actually share both of them. What makes this unique and different from existing platforms? And this one is essentially, different from the competition. So speak about your differentiation.
Yeah.
And this will be one of our last questions.
Other differentiation is that we have full control for the restaurant. The restaurant problem, he want to increase his orders, he want to manage his orders, he want to brand for his restaurant. So we will make more marketing, more visibility for the restaurant, for his items. That's the first thing. Second thing, we provide couriers for him, so we remove he suffers from hassle of operations, delivery, couriers. He focus only in preparing food and marketing for his brand. And the third thing is that in our platform, that customer also don't need to make order from restaurant. He can send anything to any place. He can make a reservation in a doctor if there is any queue. He could improve his life with ordering anything from any time from anywhere.
All right. Well, thank you, Luis. Hey, we're done here. That's time. But any quick just say see you later thoughts, Luis? Anything?
Yeah. Well done, Riad. I think it's cool to hear your success, and I'm sure there's more to come here.
Thank you very much.
Look at that. We have some awesome, there's some great energy, and everyone's recognizing that these are great challenges and problems that you're all solving. So great job. We'll remove you, and we'll move on to the next part of this experience. Luis, that is 5 founders from 4 different countries solving some great problems.
Yeah, it's amazing. We'll talk about this more about what they have in common and all that stuff. But Nick, it is time to see what the audience thinks, isn't it? Like this is where it gets very exciting.
This is where it gets very exciting. It is time. We are now voting, everyone. It is time to vote. We are sharing this link now in the chat. You can scan that QR code. You can see the voting link now in the chat. We're going to take 5-6 minutes, and we are going to vote. This is real-time votes. You all determine this. Luis and I have nothing to do with this except showing the link that you, the audience, the crowd, it is time to vote. You can see that link right there. Again, we've dropped it in the chat. Maybe we'll do it another time here, Luis, since the comments are so frequent. Probably in 2 or 3 minutes, you might want to drop that again.
Yep.
But definitely check that out, everyone. This is amazing. You can see there's a URL right there. If you type that even into your phone or your browser, you're going to get that voting link. So we're going to take a few minutes. Let's rock and roll on it. And, Luis, just, a lot of problems, solving some problems here.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. You know what? I mean, look how many delivery or getting something from one place to another solutions we're seeing today. It's kind of a very obvious problem across the continent that people are trying to find innovations to fix. Just, even last mile, like Xendam was talking about, like there's just clearly an issue of getting things to people on time, the right way, and reliably.
It is. And if you all have followed along, each year I choose a part of the world to travel and tour to, and I've been on pretty much every continent, and I've met quite a few founders through Founders Live. And what I've noticed is, we're humans. We all have essentially similar challenges and problems in terms of category, but then each country and each society has unique aspects of those challenges that innovators like you all are solving. And I think it's pretty cool to see that these unique concepts can pop out of various parts of the world that are using, what you have available locally. Obviously, we have these things now. No matter where you are in the world, we got these, and you can solve a lot of problems through not just mobile technology, but now automation, AI, and all of this. So it's really cool to see. And we're gonna see who comes out of this very soon. The numbers are coming in and all that.
It's a tight race right now.
Tight race.
I didn't peek on the previous days, but I'm watching the chart today, and it's tight, guys. So this is going to be a nail biter.
It is going to be. And what we're going to do is we will, let's see, we're going to shift the QR code up there, and then we're going to, I think I'll just do, this real quick, Luis, from us. The QR code is still there, everyone. The voting link is in the chat. We're going to take 1 or 2 more minutes here, and there will be it's done and it's time in terms of the number that we look at and then who emerges here. But, Luis, this is our 5th day in a row, and it's such a unique experience to literally get on literally every day, have 5 founders representing a city and a country, and just see the passion and really innovation. Like, this is what Founders Live's about.
It really is. And of course, there's companies in different stages of being early stage, but the commonality of everybody trying to solve something for their community, for the planet, come up with some great idea and communicate that efficiently in just 99 seconds to an audience that's voting for them. It's a very special experience. And, we've got 4 winners so far. We're about to find out our 5th. And then all 5 of those, we'll do it again tomorrow, and we'll see who the world likes as their champion.
Who the world likes. It's amazing. It's pretty cool. Well, I think we're gonna do T-minus 1 minute. All right. Yeah. So we are roughly 1 minute. We'll give one more. So the clock I'm looking at, we'll give just a brief little more, and then we will call it in terms of time. We will identify the winner. We're looking at numbers right here. We don't show the numbers. That's just kind of a thing that Founders Live has really never done. We simply don't. And that goes back to literally when I started Founders Live, it was actually called Feature Friday here in the United States, in Seattle. Even back then, so we've just never done that. So don't worry about that, everyone. But, the last thing I'll say here before we actually announce the winner is you all have already passed the test. You've already, the 5 that are pitching here, you did it. Meaning the whole point of Founders Live, the whole point of the pitch challenge that some of our participants, went through our pitch challenge, and they achieved the level to come here. And then to participate here, the whole point is to do it, to get in front of people, to talk about your message, to literally take time to figure out what am I saying and what is our vision. So no matter what the result here, you've already won. And I just encourage you all to go forth and be successful. Take this energy and move forward. So that's it. No matter what, you've already won. But we have now, Luis, we have a winner here, and I'm gonna go back to where are we at? Where's the slides? Let's add to the stage. We have an announcement to make. Are you ready, Luis?
So ready.
All right. As I said, everyone, great job. But there was one that you all watching voted as your favorite of the event, and we are going to announce it right now. Coming out of Nigeria, it is Xendam. Congratulations. All right, let's bring you on stage. Hey, we're going to bring you on stage. Congratulations. Welcome to the stage. Oh my gosh, look at this. There you are. Welcome. Congratulations.
Nice
Thank you very much.
There's happy people in that house.
No, I'm so happy.
We have some, and hey, here's the thing, you know, I gotta tell you, you know, this was very impressive of everyone pitching. All of you were excited, but you can see now that you also had a strong support group that obviously, you know, people voted for you, and they really are telling you that this solution and this concept needs to be there. So take that for what it's worth, and it's awesome. So congratulations, and you are moving on to you're the last question mark there. So literally tomorrow, which is 20, you know, it's the same time tomorrow, you'll be back here on stage with us, and you're going to do it again, and you're going to join these individuals from their continent. Okay. You'll see that from Europe, from Asia, from the United States, and from Latin America there. It's going to be fun. You excited?
Yeah, I'm very excited. I'm very excited.
Okay.
I'm very positive. I'm very excited.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for this opportunity. And special thanks to all who voted.
Yes. That's the, you know, you want to thank your community and ecosystem as well. And, you know, you can just see right in the comments, you know, look, the comments, obviously, you know, you've got some support, not just for Nigeria, but this is for all the countries. It's really awesome. So we take this as an incredible celebration, and, you know, take all of this, everyone, this is about innovation. This is about entrepreneurship. And, but it's so cool. You and the Xendam team, you move on to tomorrow. We will see you in 24 hours, okay?
Yep. Thank you.
All right. Congrats. We're going to pull you off. All right. Oh my gosh, so cool. Luis, this is amazing. We now have our final 5th presenter coming out of Benin City there in Nigeria. We will fill in that on the slide. And tomorrow, so literally everyone, this happens exactly the same time tomorrow. So now 23 hours from now, we will see you back here. The primetime global competition, and the finals literally will be tomorrow. So we'll see you then. Luis, final thoughts here as we round out, you know, primetime Africa.
Well, it was a great day, a lot of great pitches, and the support was fantastic. I think it just shows, again, to all founders, it matters how you reach your audience. It matters to rally support. It matters to get your message out there, especially in a pitch competition. You need votes. So, you know, congratulations to Xendam for doing that well, and to all the others who brought so many fans and so much participation in the chat. That makes for a great show. We're jazzed about it. It's great to see all the support.
We're jazzed about it. It's great. Well, thank you all. It's been fun, and we'll see everyone tomorrow. Please come and show up again. Hey, even if your country and your city and the founder that you were supporting did not advance, we would love to have you supporting your African continent as Xendam goes forth and presents and really represents your continent there on the world stage. So we'll see you soon. That's it. Congratulations. Thank you, everyone. And that's it for today. We'll see you
See you
later.
tomorrow.